Hey friends, welcome to the channel. You know I love solar, and time is actually ticking down on residential solar power systems for your home. What I mean by that there are some massive solar industry corrections that are happening right now and will happen into 2026. I'm going to talk about a few different reasons for that, some statistics coming out of the industry, and the time frame for a few things that are coming to an end. Let's talk about it. I pay a lot of attention to the solar industry and a lot of news that's coming out from a lot of different sources. And that's because I actually really love the technology. I've been doing this for about 5 years now. I'm always kind of testing out new things to see what's out there, looking for new stuff, because it's really cool. And I listen to the news and updates about the health of the industry very, very often, pretty much weekly. And the reason I do is I want to stay up on what I think is a really affordable, viable power solution for a lot of people who want to be independent from the grid. And not only those of you who want that independence, but also others who just want to lower their bill a little bit or supplement in case of an emergency. I've tried to show you a ton of different things here on the channel. We've got over 80 videos on solar, and if you're interested in those, go click on our solar playlist. There are a lot of different facets of the solar industry, and what I think is most important, what I think is most beneficial, are systems that are self-built. I think systems that are self-built and self-directed for self-consumption is where it's at. And what I mean by a self-directed system is that somebody else may have designed your system and you gave them all the input, they engineered it and got everything set for you, and you assemble it with potentially the help of an electrician or someone like that. But the residential solar industry is in a constant state of flux, and we have to move along with that change. Sadly, solar is sometimes a political football, and I'm neither here nor there on that issue. I think it's a great option for many people who can install it themselves for self-sufficiency. And that is my main concern here at the channel, is self-sufficient and self-directed off-grid living. Okay friends, let's talk about a few reasons why the solar industry is kind of fluctuating right now. And it's not just residential, it is the whole solar industry. And in certain areas of the industry, it's kind of imploding. And I hate to use such a dramatic word. However, there have been so many solar financing companies that have just recently shut their doors and gone out of business because it wasn't a viable model. And that trickles down and does hurt the end consumer. The other companies that are struggling really bad because they didn't adapt their model, their business model, are large installation companies. There are some industry leaders who recently threw out a statistic that by the end of this year, 2025, 50% of the solar installation companies in this country who were around 4 years ago will be bankrupt and out of business. 50%. That's huge. And the Chinese solar industry is getting hammered right now, at least in their stock prices. Now, I know stock prices aren't an indicator, a full indicator of company health, but it's a pretty solid indicator. So let me read some major companies that you will know here. Longi Solar, LONGI. I've heard about those panels for 10 years now. Their stock is down 70% since 2022. Jinko Solar is down 66%. Trina Solar, very well-known company, down 80%. Canadian Solar, not a Canadian company, owned by China, is down 70%. And these are not just affected by the tariffs that were implemented, because actually those are still in a state of flux. Some went into effect and some didn't. So this isn't just contingent on those tariffs coming into play. Remember, stock price is based on company performance, the price to earnings ratio, which is directly related to the company's financial health, and investor sentiment. Look at this, a very well-known, popular, quality company, Enphase. Their stock price in 22 was $319. It's 38 today. That's down 88%. So remember, stock prices are a large indicator, but not the only big indicator of a market's health. It's also demand, which actually is falling a lot. in terms of residential. So with the 50% roughly collapse in the number of contractors out there, there are a ton of abandoned systems that people have. That's really giving a bad taste in their mouth for solar. And unfortunately it does. I know it shouldn't because it's a great technology, but I think self-directed is much better. People got messed around with by many companies who left them hanging. They left projects undone. They've gone out of business, so they can't service the projects. Then the consumer has to go to another solar company that has knowledge about the products that they have to be able to service it. Again, though, you can compare this to what happens with HVAC companies, which is similar. So you can say that the industry will weather that storm. It probably also happened with the car industry at the beginning. It doesn't happen much now because if you need your Pontiac serviced, they don't make Pontiacs anymore, you can go to a GM dealer. So what I want to talk about again is that you have about 3 months left to get your solar items before the tax credit completely goes away. The big beautiful bill that was passed into law by Congress and signed by the president eliminates the tax credit completely. Here's my hope though, is when the tax credit goes away at the end of this year, and you should get your equipment before then, so you can take advantage of that. But when it goes away, I hope that that will drop prices. There was big inflation of equipment costs from some not so honest installers and contractors out there that it just didn't need to be because they knew that tax credit was in place. But now it's not going to be. So hopefully that will bring the cost down, but we just do not know. We have to wait and see how that plays out. So if you're interested, I'm here to help. We've got a coupon code listed in the description below the video. I've got a link to Signature Solar, who is actually a company that is growing in the solar industry right now and bringing manufacturing back to the United States. They have everything that you need pretty much in-house. When they first started, they didn't, and they have really grown. So every little part and piece that you would need for your system, they more than likely, 99% have it. Their pricing is fantastic. You can't beat it. So go check that link out. You can start small with just a little bit of money and keep scaling up until you are running your whole house. And that's what I've always advocated for here on the channel. Still to this day, my favorite inverter is the EG4 6000 XP. It's powerful, it's split phase, it can run a lot, and you can keep stacking them up. And yes, that is even over a system like Victron, because I've had zero issues with the EG4 6000 XP. I've actually had an issue with my Victron system, and there is a huge price difference. And friends, here's another thing. Power companies around this country are starting to try to kill rooftop solar. They were advocates for it at the beginning when they thought they could purchase free power at a reduced rate from these customers. But now they're finding out that it's not working for them financially, so they're getting rid of the agreements with the customers that originally got their systems, calculating in the agreement like a one-to-one net metering. Say it's in California, or that got rid of theirs in 2023, or Hawaii that got rid of theirs in 2015. Those customers were relying on that payback in the original cost, and then the rug was just pulled right out from under them. So if you still live in a state that does net metering, keep that in mind. They could pull that rug out from underneath you at any time. So calculate that into your mind for what you initially buy in terms of solar for your home. For me, being off-grid, I don't have to worry about that at all. Power companies saw that they were losing lifelong customers that couldn't get out of that agreement because they put solar on their houses and they were generating their own power. And they want those customers back. They want that revenue back. Plus, the costs for grid maintenance were getting pushed onto customers who still had the grid. So it was a higher percentage that was getting pushed onto them. And that was forcing them to go solar. And so the power companies were losing even more. So of course, big companies like that don't want to lose anything. But what I'm saying to you is if you want to be self-sufficient, I really hope that you look into building your own solar system. Now, there are companies out there like Practical Preppers. If you know the Engineer 775 website, Scott Hunt, I think is his name, super nice guy. They'll actually design your system for you for self-directed installation. And that's also what Signature Solar does. They have a design center which is free for you to talk to anybody on the phone, and they will help you design your system. That's the company that I've always used because it is close to me and they have always been there for me. And in terms of products, they have US-based support, which is super, super important. And like I mentioned earlier, they are bringing manufacturing of certain items like inverters and batteries back to Texas and back to the USA. That's a huge deal for me. If this video has been helpful for you, subscribe and give us a thumbs up. That helps us out. If you are interested in any of the products that I have on my property, click on the link in the description below the video. And if you do that, you do get our $50 off coupon. In addition to that, if I can help you out in any way, you are more than welcome to email me at the channel email address. I'm talking to several people right now about their systems. Now go click on this video right here, which is the installation video for the 12,000 XP inverter by EG4, which is a beast of an off-grid inverter. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you next time. Bye.